So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on the 106. I would like to introduce Gary. He's like right here. He's a professional because I'm not a professional, so I thought we'd get someone that actually knows what they're doing with 106s before I start breaking stuff. Anyway, today we're going to get on with pulling the front end off the 106. There is a few various things that I do want to do to this front end in the not so distant future. So we're going to pull the full front end off. We want to put a radiator on this. We want to put the twin fan setup on as well, but unfortunately, as the title will show on this part, Gary the legend has already found some interesting things, I think, mate, on it. It was interesting things. So this bumper is held on by bumper brackets, which are usually situated in this area here. As you can see, this had a cover on it, a wheel cover, just here, and it is exposed this. Absolutely horrendous rust. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Both of the brackets this side, as you can see, are completely disintegrated in rust. And if we come around this side as well, it is exactly the same story. After pulling the covers off, it is the same story this side. My camera adjusts the brackets and here and stuff, as you can see, slight rust imperfections. Now, we have had a look around. I did look around way before this just because I knew that this was something that 106s, it does happen at the end of the day. It happens, doesn't it, mate? So that's just the way it is. You can actually re-weld what is basically a metal arch back onto the car there and there. So that is something we're going to do in the future. Again, not today. We'll be, you know, pulling everything off today. But mate, when you said that, I was just like, what? Yeah. I do know this is a common issue of 106s, Saxos, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, here, as you can see, bumper bracket is literally falling off in my hand, non-existent, which is a shame, but such is life for an old French car. But we're going to crack on with putting the rest of the stuff off the 106 today. Parts for the engine don't come in until tomorrow, so we're going to smash that part out tomorrow. But as you can see, because of rusty issues that we seem to have, we always have on this channel, not giving up on this car, we are going to re-weld some nice big lovely arches back onto the 106. So if you do have any connections for those parts, please hit me up, leave a comment below, get me on Instagram, all that sort of good stuff. Look at that. Yes, mate. Literally unbolted that in like a couple of minutes. Well done.
The bracket there.
Oh, wow.
It sits there, so you can, there's a bolt that goes there to hold the bumper.
Yeah.
But
and it's not there anymore. Nice. I'm glad we did pull the end off, front end off, just to make sure. Nothing on that side either. Oh dear. It's fine. Right, so as I'm taking the front suspension, everything off, mate, you've like pulled the car apart in like 10 minutes. It's insane. So headlights are off, slam panels off, basically for easy access, as well as everything that we need to replace here, like the radiator, which is absolutely destroyed. Very, very easy working space now with everything out of the way, and it does mean we can get to these bits as well, these proper crusty bits down here. Oh, poor 106. Right, huge update, Tom. We've just had a decision that has been made. Very, very big decision. Now I'm going to take the engine out of the 106. I know that sounds like, oh my God, what are you doing, Jamie? But at the end of the day, this car is going to have a lot more work than we anticipated. Looking at it, there is a lot more that needs to be dropped out than I thought, if I'm quite honest. And these arches really need to have someone properly come in and do them and weld them up. So we're literally going to take the whole engine bay out. This is what the plan is. We're going to have to take this and unbolt it all anyway, the actual mounts and stuff, to actually get to that point. So I think taking the whole engine out is going to be the plan. So yeah, Inshu taking the engine out of the 106.
Falling in love just a million times, breaking it off with the feeling on ice. She's as cold as December.
really catching up on the pace at the moment. Gearbox oil is drained, ready for the engine to drop. All of the bottom arms have just come off as well. Just assessing round here as well, as you guys can now see. This is why we've taken most of this out. Look at this here. It's so bad. So that's why the wings have come off, because we will be replacing this part. And if my camera actually, there it is. I'll just show you guys this part here. Incredible. So bad. Obviously the wing and the arch liner have been hiding that from me, so I'm glad that we've got that off, and we can assess that later on down the road. But now we're going to drop the engine out, and then yeah and then I might cry while sat in the engine bay. It's at this point, as we are trying to access parts of the engine, that I'd like to shout out my brand, fydapparel.com, because that's what's funding this, funnily enough. Stuff has escalated very quickly and a lot more money is going to be spent. So I would appreciate you guys if you subscribed right now, liked this video, and headed over to fydapparel.com. Just grab yourself something to support the channel, support the builds, because as you can see, stuff is getting out of control without me even realizing until the engine's coming out. And yeah, the parts list has just got absolutely massive, so I'd really appreciate you guys if you went over and supported me in some sort of way, so I could keep up with the content and this 106 GTI behind me that is increasingly getting expensive by the second.
Screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality.
Wow, that was a workout. Right. Obviously, there's multiple ways you could have done that, and I know people in the comments be like, why have you done it that way? That was the most effective way to get it out, mainly because we don't have an engine crane, or it is over there, and it's not ours. That was alright, mate. Not bad.
Yeah, nice.
Take my eyes open to force reality.
And just like that, the engine is out of the car. Now, obviously, I didn't expect it to get to this point today, so huge thanks again to Gary for just helping, mate. Cheers. Appreciate that. Absolutely smashed it today. What you'll see in the next few videos is us rebuilding this engine, just with head gaskets, all that various other stuff. So it's going to be out ready for the car when I get these bits done. The next bit, obviously being on the island, it's quite hard to find people that want to do stuff to cars, let alone welding them. So the next thing will be to find these bits of the engine bay, get them bought, and then get them put in the car. Very, very exciting times though. Didn't think that this was going to happen today, but really, really excited with the progress. Obviously, we've done so much in the last couple of videos. The 106 is probably at the most critical, crazy point I've ever seen it at. Just yeah, just on camera, I'm looking at it going, oh my god. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, head over to fydapparel.com, grab yourself something nice to support the stupidity that is happening with the 106. Make sure you liked, make sure you subscribed, and we'll see you on the next one.